on live stream. Yeah, big up to everybody that supports the videos, likes the videos, leaves comments, super chats, and all that good stuff. Yeah, big up to all of you. I want to talk about something that always crosses my mind because I am someone that is on social media, and obviously I see a lot of things, just like I'm sure a lot of you do as well, right? And I want to like start this live stream by saying this. I used to go out and do a lot of public interviews, yeah. And one of the questions I liked to ask women was, would you delete Instagram for your boyfriend? Yeah. And many times when I would ask women if they would delete Instagram or their social media for their boyfriend, they would always object. They would always object strongly, right? And, I would always ask why. Why wouldn't you delete social media for your man or for your relationship? And they would always come out with a lot of nonsense excuses like, oh, they use social media to keep in touch with friends and family. And, oh, you met me and I had social media, I had Instagram. So why should I delete it now that I'm with you? And it really goes to show that a lot of these women, they find that their social media, their Instagram page or their Snapchat or whatever is more important than their relationship with a man that they potentially could marry or have children with. You see, you got to understand that a lot of women these days are more obsessed with getting attention from strange men on the internet. They are more infatuated with the attention that they are getting and the possibility to advertise themselves to a high value man. You really need to understand this thing because this will bypass a lot of headaches that you may find yourself in the future. Like, if you lot go out there and conduct this experiment and ask random women that you come across if they would delete Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever it is, whatever platform they use, if you ask them if they would delete it, 99% of the time, a woman will say no, she won't. Yeah. A lot of times, even if you don't go to the extreme of asking them to completely delete their account or just to maybe delete certain pictures or videos which could be seen as provocative, a lot of times they won't be willing to do that either. And they again will say that you met me like this, so you shouldn't have a problem with it now. And it's crazy because when you get into relationships with these people, they will expect you to change. They will require you to make some adjustments to your lifestyle and your behavior on their behalf. But something as simple as, maybe shutting down your social media or archiving posts which really are disrespectful to the man, they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it because it's all about advertising. It's all about advertising, bro. Because the vast majority of these women who are on Instagram and Snapchat and etc., they are not making any money from posting pictures in bikinis, underwear, and tight clothes. They are not making any money from it. Even some of these women who are on like 100,000 followers, whatever, they are still not making any money from these posts. Because that's another excuse that you'll hear. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna delete my Instagram because it can be a business and I can use it for business. But then if you ask them if it actually is a business, the answer is no. It's literally a means of getting attention from strangers, right? And you got to ask yourself, if you're in a relationship with one of these women, why is it that they are so focused on getting attention from random strange men? Why is it that they are so focused on getting random men's willies hard? Because in essence, It's only really gonna be a male audience they are gonna attract. Yeah, they may get some women here, there, but predominantly it's going to be men who are lusting after them, especially if they are posting provocative pictures, taking provocative poses, etc., etc. Like, bro, it's majority men that you don't know who are gonna see that on their explore page, and they are going to be lusting after you. Their willies are gonna get hard. They're gonna like the picture. They're gonna go further into their profile to see more, and they'll probably send them a DM, a direct message. You see, this is why it is advertising, and I still don't understand why a lot of these women just seem to get confused with this concept. Why this concept seems to be so confusing. Like, they don't understand that, their posts which are provocative are detrimental to a functional relationship with a man. They don't understand why a man will not be happy with his woman broadcasting herself to the globe. And at the same time, I know that if the tables are turned and a man was to be broadcasting himself to women across the globe, I'm sure the women will not be happy. In fact, they will voice their opinion very, very quickly. You know, if you as a man, you're in a relationship and your woman catches you liking another woman's post, she will not be happy. She will make that an issue. So it's ironic that that same said group of people would see posting bikini pictures as normal, or they'll have some excuse of ours because I'm at the beach, or ours because I was on a night out with the girls, or ours because of this, because of that. At the end of the day, it's advertising. It is advertising. And in the back of their minds, subconsciously, they are hoping that a high value man is going to give them some attention for it. They're hoping that their man crush is going to come across one of their posts and leave a heart eyes, flame emoji, maybe even send them a DM. In my own personal life, I've had girlfriends who used to like post these kind of, typical posts, turning their back to the camera, poking their backside out, wearing kind of revealing clothes. And I've had to tell them, look, like, you can't do that. You can't do that with me. I'm not having it. Like, and my thing is this, I'm not here to be a dictator or overlord. Look, I'm not gonna force you to do anything, but these are my boundaries, and either you follow the rules, or be by yourself, live your movie, go back to the streets. And it's very disappointing that majority of women walking around in this side of the world, right? They are continuously advertising themselves online to strange men, getting strange willies hard every single day. They love it. They're not getting paid for it, and they are consistently doing it. And I think that a lot of times when guys make it an issue, we get given the shaming line of, oh, you're insecure. Yeah, oh, you're an insecure guy because you don't want your woman to be showing off her body on the internet. That makes you an insecure guy. It's the man's problem. You see how twisted it is? Absolutely twisted. It's twisted that your woman will argue for the the space to post provocative pictures and videos. And men in our society have become so weak that we've grown accustomed to it. This is normal. This is normal. You know. You got women who are mothers, they have small children or grown children or whatever, and they are still thirsting for attention, still posting thirst traps all over the place. You got older women doing it, older women that should know better. They're still trying to get attention from all the men that they can get on the internet. And it's just like, this is why this side of the world, this is why modern women this are just not wifey material for the most part. And again, it's most women walking around are like that. Most. Like, you will seldom run into a woman who has not got a social media account. Do you know what I'm saying? Or if they do have a social media account, it's very, very calm. It's very, very humble. Yeah. Most of the time, their page will be filled with cleavage, back shots, suggestive poses. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. And I'd say this to any guy, that if you get into a relationship with one of these women, I think it's very important that you set that boundary that you can't post provocative stuff online if you're going to be with me, right? In fact, the fact that they post those kind of things is already a red flag in itself, right? But let's say, you know, you believe that there's some kind of potential with this girl, yeah? You need to set the boundary that, look, you can't post this kind of stuff, and if you continue to post this kind of stuff, you're not going to be with me much longer, because I don't respect that. I don't think that it's respectful to me. It's not respectful to our relationship, and it's a clear indicator that you're not taking, what we have serious. And that's fine. If you choose that over being in a relationship, cool. Live your movie, go back to the streets, and keep running the streets and see where it gets you. Because at the end of the day, you're all gonna hit the wall anyway. At some point in life, you're gonna age out. You're not gonna be in your prime years. You're not gonna look the same, and the amount of attention you're gonna get is not gonna be the same. The caliber of men that are showing you attention is going to drop significantly. And at the end of the day, if you just end up outside of your prime and single and basically desperate to find somebody to be with, it's your own fault, because you chose to basically advertise yourself on social media. You chose to uh, put out an image of being perpetually single, living your best life, independent. Like, that was what you chose. So don't blame anybody. You can't blame any guy. You get what I'm saying? And also, another aspect of this as well, any woman that posts suggestive, sex, kind of, sexy content, right? The only type of men you're going to attract are going to be dogs. Yeah, because like attracts like. If you put yourself out there as a woman of the night, you're going to attract men that want you for a night. I hope somebody heard that. I hope there's some women watching that are going to understand what I just said. Press one in the chat if you understand what I just said. If you put yourself out there as a woman of the night, yeah, you put yourself out there as just a promiscuous woman, a woman that is just trying to get attention, like, the wrong attention from all the men that come across your page, etc., etc. You're making yourself look like a woman of the night. You're advertising to everybody. Your account is public. It's not private. It's for anybody with an internet connection to look at. And at the end of the day, a sensible guy, a logical guy, a guy that is trying to find somebody to actually be with and be serious and committed with, he's not going to look at you as anything other than recreational use. And that's it. And like, guys that are in the stage of life where they want to settle down, they're not going to take you as a serious prospect. Now, guys that just want to pump and dump and mess around, yeah, they're gonna look at you as, oh yeah, you're definitely a prospect. Yeah, because you're already selling your body online. You're already advertising your body. Yeah, you're not leaving anything to the imagination. So the only thing left is for him to come in, chat to you a little bit, maybe sell you a couple dreams, and then sleep with you, and then sleep with you a couple more times, and then he's just gonna disappear. And you can't blame him for that because that's how you're advertising yourself. You're not advertising yourself with class. And again, I just don't understand why these women don't understand that, or maybe they just don't care. Maybe they just don't care. They would rather objectify themselves, sexualize themselves, than actually put themselves out there as, classy women. And it's sad. It's sad, and it starts from a young age. It starts very, very young because, as we all know, a lot of these girls, a lot of girls these days, they're growing up without no dad in the house, and if they don't have no dad in the house, they don't have no discipline. Yeah, they don't have no boundaries or rules that they have to abide by, so they just go out in the world and do anything from a young age, and then they keep doing that until, adulthood, into adulthood, and they just carry on. And they carry on for so long that this is normal. So when they come across a guy that's like, excuse me, like, I'm not gonna be cool with you doing that. Now it's a big fight. Sad, bro. It's sad. And as I said, the only thing you can do if you do come across a woman and you believe there's some kind of potential there, the only thing you can do is just set your boundary with them and just be like, look, first of all, I don't like the stuff you post. It's disrespectful to me. Because obviously, if I'm with you, you're a representation of me out there in the world. People are going to judge me based on what you do, and vice versa. So if you dress like you're advertising, like you're selling box or you're single, that's gonna be a bad reflection on me. So you're gonna have to maybe delete things, archive stuff that you posted before, and then from this point forward, you shouldn't be posting anything that's distasteful, and that's it. And there should be no argument with that. If she does have an argument with that, if she objects to it, if she says no, I'm gonna do what I want to do, then bruv, that lets you know exactly where you stand. You should just walk away from that point on. You should just walk away because that kind of person is always gonna bring you problems, bro. They're always gonna bring you problems. Always, always, bro. And it's the vast majority of women walking around that are like that. And it's sad, bro, but it's the truth. Yeah. Bro, just go on Instagram explore page. You see all these bad bees, all these baddies, all these hot women, these beautiful women, good looking women, gorgeous, whatever. And guess what? Majority of them are single, bro. Why are they single? Because they're there. Because they're there. Their mentality is hardwired to getting attention from random men, because the attention from one man is not enough. You know that song? One man can't satisfy her. She needs more wood for the fire, bro. That is one of the realest songs, bro. Press one if you know that song. Bro, she needs more wood for the fire, bro. One man can't satisfy her. The attention she gets from her man, from her boyfriend, from her husband, because it's wives that do this as well. Women that are fully married, wives, got kids, they're doing this as well, bro. Like, yeah. And the attention that they get from their man is not good enough. They still need to go and put on a bikini and take pictures in provocative poses, cleavage hanging, back out, all of that, bro. Yeah. Wearing the tightest dresses, jumping up and down, doing star jumps so you can see their chest going up and down, you can see their backside going up and down, acting like they don't know what they're doing when they fully know what they're doing. They fully know they're trying to get sexual attention, fam. And it's just like I just shake my head at it, bro. Like, bro, I'm not gonna tell them to not do it because if they're not connected to me, if they're not associated with me, I don't care. But I'm just calling a spade at the end of the day. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's 304 activities at the end of the day, and they ain't really there ain't really no there isn't really no like excuse really. There ain't no excuse. There ain't no excuse. It's just straight up. They want attention. They want attention. They want validation, and they potentially are advertising themselves to other men. Because the other aspect you got to remember is this: in our society, relationships they begin and end very easily, very quickly, very frequently. Yeah, it's not like back in the days when a man and woman they will come together and then probably at a young age they will get married and start having kids and they would stay together. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not like that now, bro. Like I don't even know how many relationships I've had now. I've had a few. I've had a few, more than a few, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and the relationships start and they have a beginning, a middle, and an end. A lot of times, bro. A lot of people, men and women, are gonna go into their old age single these days, but for different reasons. Yeah, like women that are in their prime years, they don't want to settle down, bro. They don't want to settle down. They want to party. They want to party, bro. Yeah, they want to have a good time. They wanna be outside, active. They want to be outside, fam. And they think that this is gonna last forever. They have no perception of time. The only time, the only moment they understand the perception of time is when the time has run out, when time has left them. That's when they understand. Oh my gosh, I'm old. Oh my gosh. And it's funny, have you noticed that a lot of these women they're scared of getting older? They're scared. I've heard that so many times. Oh, I'm scared to get old. I'm scared to get old. Yeah, because you want to be party girl for your whole life. You want to be a party girl your whole life. You don't want to settle down. You don't want to get into a commitment with a guy and then you're gonna have to stick with that guy. Stick with him only. Yeah. They don't want to do that when they're in their prime years, bro. They don't want to do that. When these girls are like 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, they don't want to do that, bro. They don't want to stick with one guy. They think that the grass is greener, especially the ones that are more attractive, especially those ones, because they look at men as I don't know, peasants, bro. Like they look at men as fans. Like they look at us men as fans. You're their fan. Even if you're in a relationship with them, you're their fan. That's why you have to do everything to keep them happy. And the moment they don't feel happy, they're gone. They're out, bro. You start messing up. I don't know, like you start letting yourself go. You start getting overweight or underweight, or I don't know, maybe your money starts messing up, or I don't know what it is, bro. Yeah, something starts going down. A lot of these very attractive women, they're gone, bro, because you're a fan. And she, in her mind, believes, I'm in my prime, I'm good looking, I can replace you today. I remember I had an argument with one of my exes back in the day, yeah, and she said something along them lines. We was having a big argument, and she said something like, I don't care, I could replace you today. And that never left my mind when I heard those words, because the truth is it's true. If you're dealing with a woman that's attractive, she's in her prime, yeah, and she's got any kind of Instagram, and she posts on Instagram, and not even just Instagram, just the fact that she's decent looking in general, bro. There's other guys orbiting. There's guys that have been waiting for you to mess up, bro. There's guys that she's put in a glass box, glass case, breaking emergency. Those guys, they're there, they're waiting, lurking, bro. Yeah. So a lot of times they just look at you as a fan. This is why a lot of times I say you don't really, unfortunately, you don't really want to wifey up a woman that is too hot. Now, some guys will object with that. Some guys are gonna be like, "Nah, man, like you're just saying that because you can't handle that. I can handle that. I'm gonna get me a bad B, man, and she's gonna listen to me, and she ain't going nowhere, man, because my Willie will keep her there, and I'm a real man. I'm an alpha male, bro. How many guys, high profile, high value men, have you noticed in recent years their woman's left them, their woman up and left them, bro? Guys that are famous, guys that want money, guys that are tall. Like, what do you mean, bro? Like, no guy is safe from this. Yeah. And a lot of times these women are leaving, and these women are not even in their prime years anymore. These women they're out of their prime. They've hit the wall. They've had a bag of kids with the man. They're older women now, and they still left. They still left. Left to go and do what? I don't know, bro. I don't know what they leave to think that they're gonna go do out there in the world besides just run up their body count. Like, do you get what I'm saying? They're just gonna rack up their mileage. That's all they're gonna do. But besides that, I don't know what they think they're gonna find out there. Because the truth of the matter is, a lot of men, as we getting older, we understand the game. We understand the nature of this beast, like that is this dating and relationships. We understand this beast very well, and a lot of guys, once you get older, you're just like, bro, I ain't even trying to like seriously commit to any of these women, because a lot of times that's going to be a liability. A lot of times these women are going to leave. Even if you do the right thing, you do everything for them, bro. One day they're just gonna wake up and be like, I don't feel like doing this anymore. And this is what's happened to a lot of guys, high profile guys. What was it? Akon's wife divorced him after like what, 29 years? Bruh, Akon, Akon the rapper, singer, whatever, yeah, famous guy, money, all of that, high profile, yeah. Like, his wife left them right before their anniversary, bro. This is insane, fam. This is insane. Like, and that some of you might even be like, oh yeah, but he's not a good looking dude or whatever, bro. Like, it don't matter, like, bro, it don't matter, fam. It really don't matter, fam. Like, a lot of these women, they think the grass is greener, yeah, and a lot of these women have a short attention span when it comes to a man, yeah. Like, bro, like they're getting thrown willy from all different directions, especially on social media. And so, like, a lot of them, they're gonna think that the grass is greener. They're gonna think the grass is greener, bro. You get what I'm saying? What was it? Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry, the basketball, NBA basketball superstar player, right? Wasn't his woman complaining about, ah, she didn't get to live the life that she wanted to live because she only ended up being his wife, and she didn't get to go and live her life and do whatever. Like, bro, like, how ungrateful is that, fam? How ungrateful is that? And bro, I'm sure a lot of people would say, a lot of women would say Stephen Curry's a decent looking dude. He's tall, he's light skinned in America. You know, America have that thing about light skin. Like, boom, like, so, like, I don't get it, fam. Even his missus is not happy. Yeah, he gave her everything. It's not enough, bro. It's not enough. Sad. Yeah, someone said it in the chat. Steph Curry's wife is upset because she's not getting attention from other men. Look at that. Is that not what I'm talking about on this live stream, bro? is about getting attention from other men. Oh my God, this world is cooked, fam. It's cooked. So this is what I'm saying. All this high value man in terms of like attracting women and you're gonna find the right woman because you're a high value man, so you're gonna attract a higher tier of women, bro. Like that's all garbage, bro. Because more often than not, as a high value man, you're going to attract 304s. Now they may be able to make themselves look classy, or they may be able to make themselves sound classy. They're probably not posting the most provocative things on Instagram, but at the same time, their mentality, is not wifey material, cuz. Do you get what I'm saying? Their mentality is not wifey material. Like they seek validation and attention from other men. Like your attention is not enough. Like you give them family, you give them children and security or whatever and commitment, and they still want some random guys from internet world to come and say and how they find them so hot and blah 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 and heart eyes. And bro, that's sick. That's a sickness, bro. There's something wrong there. Something definitely wrong there, bro. And I'm telling you, I'm being real. A lot of women are like that now. A lot. Most women, I'd say in the 90% percentile, yeah, would not delete their social media for their man. They wouldn't do it, bro. They wouldn't do it. Like it will be a struggle, bruv. Mad struggle, bro. Like pulling teeth. They don't want to do it. How they gonna get that fix of attention? How are they gonna get it if they're not plastered on Instagram and Snapchat? How are they gonna get it, fam? Do you know there's like I see on Snap, like there's certain like couples, yeah, where it's like the woman is an influencer and she'll post like little videos with herself and her boyfriend, but it's like the girl is wearing provocative clothes, bro. Like she's making sure you can see her backside, bro. You have to see her backside every time. Like she's wearing clothes where she's not covering her nips, so the nips are just pushing through the top, like. And it's like we know what you're doing, like and I know what you're doing when you dress like that, yeah. And then your man is there and he can see what you're doing as well, and he's acting like he doesn't understand. He's acting like this is normal, and then you go and post this to the public. I just find it quite embarrassing for the guy, to be honest. I feel embarrassed for the guy. Your woman, your girlfriend, your wife, the mother of your children, and she's just trying to advertise her body, bro. Advertise herself to the highest bidder. I think that's sad. It's very sad. A lot of men are absolute weaklings out here. Sorry simps, bro. Weaklings that can't even have any boundaries for what's a little bit of clout online. That's not even really equating to any money. That is bruh. That can't be my life, bro. Real talk. Real talk. As I said, like about in the times I've had women around me that are like that, I've told them, look, you can't post certain things. And for the most part, like women I've been with have agreed to those terms, and they just be like, all right, cool, I understand why. Like boom, so I'm not gonna post stuff like that. Cool. Then you hear, and I don't think I'm being unreasonable when I ask for those things. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Um, Yeah, like it's just nuts, bro. Like when you start to think about this life and how, like, yeah, like a lot of women, they just, it's like they want to be in a relationship, they want to have a man, but they just want to do their own thing at the same time. They want to be in a relationship. They're talking about, oh, I want a good man. I want a man that's going to take care of me, protect and provide for me. You know, the usual BS that they always say. I want a man that's going to protect and provide for me and do what a man's supposed to do. Be a traditional man. Yeah? Where's the traditional men? They always talk about that stuff. Meanwhile, the woman's walking around with her cleavage hanging out, talking about she wants a man to do what a man's supposed to do. Are you doing what a woman is supposed to be doing, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? Like they want you to commit to them, yeah, and then claim them and show them off to your people, your friends and family. Meanwhile, your friends and family can go online and see her nips pushed out through every top that she's wearing, bro. Her nips are on rock in every top, every jumper top, every time nips are pushing through the material. Every single post, she's got a back turned to the camera, pushing the backside out, shaking, acting silly, and then you're meant to claim that. It's wild, bro. Like, I don't see how they don't understand. Like, they understand so many things when it pertains to what they want out of a guy and what they expect and what their expectations are. Blah blah blah. They have a full range of understanding. There's no confusion there. They want a man that's going to protect and provide for them. They understand that perfectly. But when it comes to, I may not want my friends to be able to go on Instagram and see your whole body there, like with a little bit of string of material covering your privates. They seem to have some kind of error message comes up when they're trying to figure that out. It's an error message. Like, like what is going on? But really, truly, as I said, they know exactly what it is. They're advertising, and it kind of makes me believe that if a woman is still adamant that she's going to post those kind of things, that just lets you know that she's got one foot in and one foot out with you. Yeah, she's got one foot in a relationship with you, and she's got the other foot out there in the streets. Yeah, she's advertising, bro, brother. Yeah, because you don't know how many DMs she's getting in the day. You don't know who's DMing her, bro. Because just best know and trust and believe, yeah, you are not God's gift to women, bro. Unfortunately, I'm sorry I have to break you lots um delusion about yourselves, bro. You're not God's gift to women. You're not the most anything guy. You're not the most anything. You are not the pinnacle of anything, bro. Yeah? Like, there's some other guy that he's just maybe a little bit better than you at one or two other aspects of life that she's gonna find attractive. Do you get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, women are human beings, just like men are human beings. And unfortunately, you can be with somebody and be committed to them, but they could find other people attractive. Just the same way when, I can be in a relationship and I can still see other women out there that are attractive. That's just the fact of life, whether you like it or not. Now, the only main factor is, are they going to act on that? Are they loyal to you? Yeah. Is their commitment stronger than their is their commitment strong is their commitment to you stronger than their attraction to other people? Let me say that again. Is their commitment to you stronger than their attraction to other people? That is the key, fam. That is the key. I'm going to say it again. Is their commitment to you stronger than their attraction to other men? That is the key, fam. And that's usually what will separate who's wifey material and not wifey material for the most part. Is there lust for attention? Ooh, this is hard. Is their lust for attention stronger than their loyalty to you? Bruh. Spitting bars right now, fam. Because again, if she's not willing to delete posts, videos, promiscuous, provocative things, she's not willing to delete it. She's not willing to stop posting them kind of things for the sake of your relationship. Bro, her lust for attention is stronger than her commitment and loyalty to you. Is stronger. And therefore, she's not for you. She's for everybody. Yeah, she's not for you. She's for everybody. That's a hard pill to swallow sometimes, but it's just the truth. That's why I say a lot of times, guys, you need to be careful about all this falling in love, head over heels in love, bro. Because in this life, people are gonna disappoint you, and it's just another harsh reality of life. People are gonna disappoint you. People are gonna betray you. They're gonna cheat. They're just gonna do what's best for them, even though it hurts you or crushes you, and they're just gonna do what they want to do, and that's just the harsh reality of life. It's harsh reality of life, fam. You know what I'm saying? I honestly believe that men love women, bro. Like men love women, bro. That's why like more time, yeah, when men get heartbroken, and I can say this from my own experience, yeah. When men get heartbroken, bro, it takes us long to get over that, bro. Like, fam, like I'm talking about, it will take like man. If a man really loves a woman and the woman just like literally just walks out the door, yeah, it'll take a man between 6 months to a year to get over it, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? 6 months to a year, 12 months for a man to get over it. And I know from my own personal experience that bro, when I went through heartbreak, bro, I didn't even want to talk to other women, bro. I wasn't interested, bro. You get what I'm saying? I was waking up with that heartbreak. I was going to sleep with that heartbreak. That's how I was feeling, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? And most of you guys watching, you can attest to that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and it's real. It's a very real thing. Whereas in comparison, from the data I've gathered, right? A lot of women, when they go through heartbreak, yes, they may feel it, but they get over it very, very fast, bro. Like, so in essence, a woman may go through heartbreak and she may be in real bad, painful emotion for like 2 weeks, a month. Yeah. She'll be crying her eyes out the first few days, crying her eyes out, eating ice cream, crying to her friends, blah, blah, blah. You know, um, yeah. But by the third week, she's already feeling better, bro. Fourth week, she's on a mission to fix herself up, bro. Like to move on. Yeah. To go out and love again. Yeah, bro. Yeah, because she's got a lot of love to give. That different kind of love that women have, different to men's love. Because you gotta remember, as a man, yeah, like when you love a woman, you'd pretty much be willing to give your life up for them, bro. That's a different kind of love. When you're willing to dive in front of a bullet for somebody, that's when you really love them, bro. Most of you guys, you got a woman that says she loves you. She wouldn't dive in front of a bullet for you. She wouldn't, bro. She wouldn't risk her life for you. I'm getting through to somebody. Somebody's hearing what I'm saying, fam. And I'm not saying this so that you lot go and be cynical or oh yeah, I don't want to be in a relationship. I'm not saying these things so that you avoid women or go and be a monk. I'm not saying these things for that, bro. You get what I'm saying? We got astronomical. It says, King, you thought you could hide inside for me. Wrong. 15 burpees, 40 skits, 30 alternative escort. But I can't do that right now, bro. I can't do that. I've been traveling, bro. I can't do that right now. I will do that next time, though. I'm actually going to screenshot that and I'm going to do it next time. I'll do it next time, but not right now, bro. Nah. I'm not doing that right now. I've been traveling. Yeah. Not today. Not this live stream. But yeah, but big up to Astronomical because Astronomical always supports, man. And he's the only one that's hits the super chat so far. And actually, all of you lot watching can like the video right now. Yeah, half of you are just sitting there idle. Yeah, because I'm saying some things that are so real that is literally blowing your mind. Yeah, and you've forgotten to like the video. All you got to do is double tap the screen. Yeah, like the video. Right, or if you're watching it on the computer, like the video like normal. Please do that. Yeah, it's very important. All right. But yeah, as I said, yeah, a lot of these women when they go through heartbreak, like they'll get over it. They get over it very, very fast. Way faster than a guy does when he gets his heart broken. Way faster. Way faster. Because the other thing about it is that as women, they naturally have options they have way more options in comparison to men. So the woman will get her heart broken, but she will have other guys that are throwing willy at her, offering to take her out and oh, you can come and talk to me about what's going on. Oh, that guy's an idiot for leaving you. How dare he do that to you? I would never do that to you. He's stupid. I will treat you like the queen that you are and a princess and blah, blah, blah. So a lot of times these women, yeah, they'll be upset for a few weeks and then they'll pick one of these guys that they find attractive, that's saying the right things, and they'll move on. They'll sleep with the guy, then they'll start sleeping with the guy, then they'll jump into a quick relationship that probably won't work out. And then they've forgotten about you. Now you're just another ex now. Now you're just an ex. That's it. That's how it goes, bro. But when men go through heartbreak, where you be thinking about that woman for a long time, fam. You'll be thinking about all the good times you had. What did I do wrong? What could I have done better? Man, if only I could go back in time and do things different. Bro, all them thoughts are irrelevant, bro. All them thoughts are useless because at the end of the day, everything happened how it was supposed to happen. Do you get what I'm saying? Everything that happened was supposed to happen that way at that time. Yeah. So there's no point if a woman leaves you, that's just it, bro. You just gotta affirm it, bro. Like, and again, I've been through it myself. It's not nice. I know it's easier said than done, but you just gotta affirm it because that's how it's supposed to be. And you don't want to be with somebody who's just hanging around when really and truly they want to leave you. Because that now you're in an even worse position. I would say that's worse. Being with somebody who doesn't want to be with you is worse than you going through heartbreak. Because that person's going to leave you anyway, or they're going to cheat, or they're going to just treat you like crap. So it's just like, you might as well just cut your losses, fam. You know what I'm saying? Just appreciate the good times you had, you know, appreciate the good times you had, and that's it, bro. Like, it's over. You get what I'm saying? And that's it. And again, the whole point of what I'm saying all of this for is that women in this side of the world, women in society, they just jump from relationship to relationship, guy man to man, guy to guy, you know, and so that's why they don't really feel that they have to make any mad sacrifices to keep a man, because they just feel like, well, if this man doesn't like what I'm doing, and if this man tries to control me, yeah, then I'm just gonna find another guy that's gonna do what I say or let me do what I want to do. And that's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. Big up Omar for the super chat. Big up to Omar, yeah. He says they get over men by getting under new ones. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they'll have another guy, bro. They'll have another guy. They'll go out, they'll start talking to some other guy to get over you. Then, you know, at a vulnerable moment, she'll sleep with the guy. Now she'll start sleeping with the guy on a consistent basis. And then that will carry on for like a month, 2 months, 3 months. And then that little entanglement will end because it wasn't real. Yeah. She was just using the guy she was subconsciously using the guy to get over you. And the guy was just trying to sleep with her. Yeah. And that's why that doesn't turn into anything. Do you get what I'm saying? And then she'll just move on. Then she'll just, yeah, then now you're just an ex now. But as a guy now, when you're heartbroken over a girl, like, let's say you've been heartbroken over a girl and now a few months have gone by and now you've started talking to another girl, right? Like, first of all, you're gonna be comparing that girl to the girl that broke your heart. You're gonna be comparing it because really true, you still got feelings for the girl that you really liked. So you're gonna be comparing her, this new one, to the old one, yeah. And because you've got feelings for the old one, the new one is never gonna ever be as she's not gonna be as high in the ranking of priority or importance because you still have feelings for the other one. So what happens is you're gonna start sleeping with this new thing, but it's not, the bond is not there. Like, you're not gonna really bond with this girl, and you're just gonna be like, I want my old girl. That's what you're gonna. I'm just being honest. You're just gonna be feeling like, I wish this was my old girl. I wish I was with my old girl. Press one in the chat if you get what I'm saying. If you get it, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying. Like, you're just gonna be thinking about your old girl. Like, oh man. Like, I remember when I used to sleep with my old girl and da da da. That's what you're gonna be thinking, bro. The game is so twisted, bro. Meanwhile, the new thing is thinking, oh yeah, you really like her because you're sleeping with her. No, bruv, you're still heartbroken, cuz. Yeah, and then the new thing, she's gonna want a relationship, but you don't really like her like that. So that's already doomed. So she's probably gonna stop talking to you, or you're probably gonna stop talking to her because you're not really showing her much attention. And then now you're back to square one. You're just by yourself, and then it's not until you fully go through the whole process of being heartbroken, then you can move on. You get what I'm saying? Once you finally accept that you're never gonna get back with this old chick, that's when you move on, and now you can talk to other women properly. Do you get what I'm saying? Who is this guy, bro? Oh, you're blocked. This guy, bro. Get out of here, bro. This guy, who the hell do you think you are, bro? You're blocked, bro. Like, you know what's funny, yeah? Like, when you're on social media, people think they know you so well, fam, yeah? And they start saying outline things, and then they just get blocked, and now you'll never speak on my platform ever again. You don't know me in real life. Keep quiet. Insect, bruv. Insect. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I do. You don't know how far I've gone out there in life, how successful I've been out there. And you want to talk about me and make jokes, bruv. I know you, I don't know you, and I don't want to know you. You know me. Remember that. Yeah, whatever I talk about my life, you need to just take that and settle. Don't try say stuff and try and be funny, bro, because you wouldn't say it to me, bro. People are stupid, fam. They always talk up the things that they don't know what they're talking about. Keep quiet, keep your mouth shut. Div. Anyway, um, yeah, bro. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, yeah, this social media thing, bro, the internet really messed up the dynamics between men and women in general, bro. That's why the world is done. That's why the world is finished, bro. Like, that's why it's like at this point in time, if you've got a decent woman with you, you need to just hold on to her. Like, she may not be the bestest looking woman, yeah. She may not be the bestest looking woman, but if she's decent and she actually shows you respect and she respects your relationship and all of this kind of stuff, bro, you better just hang on because, like, bro, most of these things out here, they're just for everybody, bro. They're for everybody. They don't even want to be just for you. They want to be for everybody. And some of them are delusional. They think that they're wifey material. They think that they're helpmate. They think that they're sane. They think that they're logical and they're not. They're far from logical. Far. Yeah. And so, bruh, bruh. When you claiming a woman is dangerous. That's a risky thing to do. When you claim a woman, you claim this woman to do. You go out in the world and say, yeah, this is my girl, this is my woman. Yeah, yeah, bro, you're opening yourself up to danger, fam. Up to danger, bro. Real talk. Big up to Spice Jab for the Canadian $5. Relationships nowadays don't last. I always give people 1 to 3 years before they break up and five max. People got too many options. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's the world we live in now, bro. Like, it's too many options, fam. And really, it's too many options that the women have at their disposal. Because most guys are not good looking dudes like that. Let's keep it real. Most guys are average looking guys. And most women don't want to be with average guys. That's it. Most average women don't even want to be with an average guy. So, really and truly, this options thing is really in favor of women. Women have loads of options. Men are just going out there hunting, yeah, trying to find what they can find, which whatever they can hold on to, and that's it. That's it. Yeah. So so men are really at a disadvantage because we don't really have that many options out there. Even if you are a high value man, you're a man with money, fame, status, and looks, more often than not, you're gonna attract 304s. This is the bruh. This is the realest thing. This is the realest thing you're hearing anybody say, bro. Like, this is why dating. This is why guys don't even want to do dating, and why guys don't want to get married and commit no more. Because no man is safe. No man is safe, bro. Right? Majority of average women do not want to be with average men. They look down on average men. They feel like they are settling if they get with an average man, even though the average man is on their level. And they want to get with a high value man. Yeah. Now, let's say you are a high value man. Unfortunately, counter to popular belief, yeah, when if you are a high value man, you are at the risk of being tricked into a union with a 304. Yeah, she may look classy, she may act classy, but she's a 304 at heart. And that's why you see a lot of these high profile guys, they have a kid with one of these women, one, two, three kids, they get married for a few years. Now, once their high profile career starts to go down, because that's just how life goes, now these women start getting bored. And now these women feel like, they want to go and live their life and blah, blah, blah. Then they leave the man, bro. So you being tall is not gonna save you. You being rich is not gonna save you, bro. Yeah, that's it. And that's why the world is messed up for guys. Yeah, and then all in meanwhile, at the same time, your woman is advertising herself on social media platforms every time. Selfie, selfie, selfie. She bought a new dress, she's got to show everybody. She bought new lingerie, she got to show everybody. She went on holiday wearing bikini, she got to show everybody, bro. She going to a restaurant with her friends dressed up, she's got to show everybody, bro. Why? When really and truly most of the people looking are gonna be men. That's it, bro. Women don't care about other women, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, the hell? Bruh, bruh. That's how it is. That's how it is, bro. That's how it is, bro. Yeah, big up Daniel in the chat. He says most of them are social media addicts. Yeah, yeah, bro. Just scrolling on TikTok, bro. Anytime you're outside, yeah, and you see women just like glued to their phone, that sometimes you'll notice what they're looking at, and you'll see that they're just scrolling through TikTok, bro. 5 second video. Just flip 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 flip, totally absorbed in this fast fast splashes screen, bro. Like, I'm just like, bro, like, I don't even like TikTok, bro, to be honest. I think TikTok is like just like brain rot. You know, brain rot. That's what think of when I think of TikTok, bro. Like, they don't, anyone that's real, that says anything real, your stuff will get taken down and your account will get banned. Like, it's very sensitive. This is a silly platform, bro. Very, very silly platform. Yeah, doom scrolling. That's what they call it. Doom scrolling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, bruh, it's a joke thing. It's a joke thing, bro. Someone said you dudes need therapy. What? And what does that even mean? You dudes need therapy. What? This is what I'm saying. Like, and this person, see, though, I'm sure you're a woman that said you dudes need therapy, but you can't explain why, because everything that I've said, there's no like kind of erratic, neurotic stuff to it. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Everything I'm saying comes with backing of logic and real life case studies, bro. like, like, it's okay. You don't like what I'm saying. It's better you just say you don't like what I'm saying than try to make out like, oh, there's something mentally wrong with what we're saying here. There's nothing. No, fam. That's a very low vibration, lazy way to try and reply or respond to what I'm saying. It's very lazy, lazy. No, you lot are crazy. Oh, you need therapy, bro. Like, come off it, man. Like, that all them shaming lines. Like, guys are not even listening to shaming lines anymore. Like, for real. I know I don't. I don't listen to shaming lines anymore, bro. Like, I don't care. You don't like what I'm saying. You don't like the way I think. That's fine. Yeah. And I really encourage all guys, you need to start ignoring all these shaming lines that you hear from simps and from women, that they're trying to manipulate you into thinking in a way that just benefits them and doesn't benefit you, and you need to think a certain way because if you, I don't know, like, they always trying to manipulate men. They're always trying to, it's like, for instance, they'll manipulate men by saying, oh, if a man wants to date a younger woman, there's something wrong with him. Like, now think about this. Men have always dated younger women predominantly, but now in our current time, if a man dates a younger woman, there's something off about that. There's something weird about that. Like, bruh, it's just, I just ignore that kind of rubbish. It's just to be ignored at this point. Like, Do you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, if a woman wants to date a younger man, there's no problem with that. Nobody says anything. Like, do you get what I'm saying? If I don't know. I don't know. When a man crashes out, he needs mental help or he needs to get cancelled for crashing out. But when women crash out, yeah, no problem. There's no problem with that. There's no problem. When a woman crashes out, there's no problem. A woman can literally physically assault a man in public, and there's no problem with that. No problem. Yeah, she'll get a Nike endorsement deal after. Shakari Richardson, you'll get a Nike endorsement deal after that. There's no outrage from women. There's no you in the chat. See though, you didn't say Richardson needs therapy. You didn't say that, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and like, I'm not really gonna listen. Like, this is the thing. Like, I'm not even gonna read the comments of people trying to shame or trying to manipulate. I don't even read their comments because I just think that you're just not real. You're just not being real. You're not being real, bro. And that's it. Like, you don't want to accept the truth. You don't want to accept reality. You just want to manipulate reality to suit you. You want equality when it suits you. Then you want a man. You want tradition when it suits you. Like, it's just hypocrisy and bias, and I'm just not listening to it. I just don't listen to it no more. Just, I just laugh. I just find it funny. I find it comedy. I find it to be comedy, to be honest with you. And let's get the likes up on the video, guys, man. Let's get the likes up on the video. Let's get the likes up on the video. Let's see what they're saying in the chat. Because Omar said these trolls are really King's ex-girlfriends trying to mess up the stream. Laugh my ass off. That's funny, bro. Let's see more shaming lines. All right. So Family Tree said no career but want a good woman. I don't know who you're talking about. That's funny. Because, bruh, I ain't even going to talk about my personal life. You don't need to know. Whatever you think is whatever you think. But you're just irrelevant. Remember, you know me. I don't know you. Remember that. Yeah. Every time people say these things, like, you don't know me, but you don't know me personally. You know me through your little screen, whatever you're watching right now. But you're making grandiose general assumptions, or you're just saying things like, "Oh, do you even have a house? Why do you feel like you deserve a good woman?" How, bruh, like, what do you mean? Do you even have a house? You see, because somebody like you who's very low aptitude, like, and I didn't say intelligence, I said low aptitude, and I'm sure you don't really know that word very well, Miss Sir. Yeah, and I'm gonna call you Sir. Yeah, because I don't know you and I don't care if you who you are, what you are. So I'm gonna call you Sir. So that's gonna probably annoy you, Sir. Like, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right actually in life. I have no problems, fam. I'm very stressless man. Yeah. That's why I'm smiling. That's why my teeth are perfect. Because I paid for my teeth. Yeah. And yeah. I just came back from a little trip I took, spontaneous trip I took outside of the UK. I came back this morning. I live streamed from the airport this morning. Yeah. Where was you this morning, sir? Sir Family Tree 2025. Where was you the past few days? Because I was outside the country, fam. I came back this morning. What was you doing the past few days? And what was you doing this morning? Talking about, do you even have a house? And why do you deserve a good woman? Why do you deserve anything? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this world is so effed up. Effed up. You know what I'm saying, man? Joker. I'm not even gonna block you because you're so insignificant, bro. I'm not even gonna block you. Cedo said, no one can prove to me men love women wholeheartedly and are girl crazy. You dudes are fakes and got trauma. You sound bitter. You sound like you've had some Chad or Tyrone break your heart, bro. Just completely throw you in the blender. You wanted a guy that was above your level. Yeah. You was chasing a guy or chasing guys that were above your level. And the reason why I know that's probably true is because 80% of women want the top 10% of men. Yeah. So you're probably chasing after guys that are above your tier list. Yeah. And they may have slept with you because it was a slow Tuesday or whatever. And then boom, now because they didn't give you no commitment, now you're bitter and twisted. And now you come to King Rich's live stream talking about, oh, you dudes are fake and trauma and have trauma issues. No, that your choices in men are fake. You played yourself. Every time you women, you chase after men that are way higher than you in the hierarchy. Like, and I know all women they aim up, but some women really aimed way too high, thinking that those guys are gonna commit to you. Why would they commit to you? You get what I'm saying? You're just another modern woman, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just most of you just only care about yourselves anyway. Like, and it's not even about looks. It's about your mentality, your personality, bro. Like, that's why what you'll find in reality is a lot of these guys who are like high profile, or let's just say successful men that are good men, family orientated, blah blah blah. A lot of times their women are they're mid looking. Press one in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. A lot of their women are just average looking women, bro. Average, normal. Some of them are even average at best. Why? Because those women, they have the actual personality that is wifey material, bro. They actually have a character. They have good character, bro. They have good morals. They play their position. You get what I'm saying? Now, you girls that are in the average to just above average range, you lot are still gassed up and you feel feeling yourselves. Yeah. And so, you'll chase the guys that are top tier, but more time your true nature still comes out, and it usually shows that you're not wifey material, and that's it. And then you get finessed, you get played, you get sold a dream, and then you get left wherever you're standing. Now you want to come on my live stream and complain and say dudes are fake and trauma issues and blah blah blah, and you can't prove to me that men love women, bro. More men have lost their lives protecting women than women have lost their lives protecting men. That's an easy one to prove. More men in the history of the human race, yeah, and you can't argue this, Cedo, with the flower petal emoji. More men in the history of mankind have lost their lives protecting women that they love than women have ever lost their lives protecting the men that they love. And I'm not talking about their male children. I'm talking about the man that they are with romantically. How many women have lost their lives jumping in front of a bullet to protect their boyfriend or husband? How many, bro? How many are willing to do that? And they claim, oh, I love my man, I love my man. They would not risk their life for their man. If danger comes, they are using their man as a shield. They're using their man as a shield. And you're trying to tell me that no one can prove to you that men love women wholeheartedly. That's absolute nonsense. It's rubbish. This is why I don't listen to you people when you say stuff, because you say stuff with no understanding, no aptitude, no intelligence. You just talk because you don't like what is being said. And you can't prove what you're saying, and that's it. Next. Who's next to fry? Because you lot are too easy. You're too easy, man. What do you mean? I just come off the plane, bro. Yeah, I just come off the plane and I gotta fry you lot, bro. Oh, and Sido says, I don't have a husband and don't plan on having one. Oh, surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. You can't make it up, bro. You literally can't make it up, bro. Can't make it up. And it's like they just do not have any awareness. There's like this cognitive dissonance. Like you don't understand that you're proving my point with your life. Your life is a case study. You don't understand that your life is a case. Like, I don't know you personally. I don't know the ins and outs, but from what the way you're speaking, you are literally a living case study. Oh my god, this is just hilarious, bro. It's hilarious at best. uh, oh, Sir Family Tree says your ex is with a man who probably has a house. Are you? I don't care. I just come off a plane, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who cares, bro? Good for her. If she's with a guy that's got a house, good for her, bro. Like, what do you think I live in, dummy? Like, bruh, like, yeah, you're just a dunce, man. You're not smart, bro. This live stream is about women advertising on social media, bruv. Yeah. End of the day, yeah, like, well, it is the truth. Everything I say is the truth. You can say what you want. I just come from holiday, bro. You sound disgruntled. You sound like you got a lot of you've been sold dreams. You've been sold dreams, bro. Bro, you've been sold dreams, fam. You get what I'm saying? Like, and you're just here talking bare stuff because you're bitter and twisted, and your life is a case study. Because if you was a successful woman, yeah, you wouldn't be talking to me. This is the thing. This is every guy needs to understand this thing, yeah, about women, yeah, and the women that always complain and they try to shame you and they try to diss you and they always come out with these things. Oh, like this one, you don't have a house, even though I'm in a house right now. Yeah, talking on live stream. Yeah, with a big smile on my face. But anyway, yeah. um they'll say things like, oh, you can't get girls, that's why you're complaining. Oh, whatever they try to shame you about, bro. Like, the reason why they do that is because their life is crap. Because anyone, not even just women, but anybody who is happy or has has things good going on in their life, they're not gonna come to somebody's live stream to come and troll. Like, successful people don't go to troll on people's live streams at 11:58 at night. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, imagine that. Imagine me, King Riches, yeah. I go to some random person's live stream, someone I do not know personally, yeah, and then I start trolling them saying, you don't own a house. That's why your ex-girlfriend is with a guy that's got a house. And that's why you're complaining. Or, like, I've never gone to no one's live stream to troll in my life. Like, that is the biggest loser. Like, you get the biggest loser award when you do that, bro. Like, that makes no sense. Like, the thing that the action that you're doing, I've never done it in my life. That's why I'm better than you. Do you understand? I am better than you. You are sitting like, like, everybody watching, but always understand this. If somebody's like trolling you, yeah, you are better than them. That's why they're trolling you, because If they was better than you, they wouldn't troll you. That's like you that's like you going to go and troll a homeless man or a homeless person. Why would you go and troll a homeless person when you've got somewhere to live? You've got a bed, you've got a warm bed that you go to at night, that you're gonna go and troll a homeless person. No, that doesn't make sense. Because you're doing better than them. You're not going to go and troll a homeless person, right? Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, like that's it. What the hell? Like these people are so stupid, bro. Like so stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like just rubbish people, bro. Rubbish. Loser. Yeah. Like some women are losers, bro. Like I'm telling you, some women are losers. All these ones that come and start shaming and they're trying to diss you because you're saying some real stuff and they want to diss you because they don't like it because it applies to their life. Because their life is trash. They're single. They ain't got nothing going on. Single, bro. At the end of the day, you don't have no man. Yeah, you don't have no man, and you come to troll a guy on a live stream at night because you don't have no man. You don't have nothing going on, fam. Yeah, I just come from holiday. I just come from a little spontaneous holiday, bro, and you come to troll me. I'm smiling. What nonsense is this? Oh my god, that is so whack. Like that is the lamest thing on earth, bro. Like, and when I switch this off, I'm not gonna think about this or you ever again. But you're gonna know me though, because I'm here. And when I live stream again, you're gonna be here. You're gonna watch again. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, anyone that trolls you in life, yeah, is not doing better than you. They're not doing better than you, fam. Yeah. They can't do what you can do. That's it. That's it, fam. Yeah. None. I would like to be nobody that this is would go and start trolling somebody. Trolling. Think about the psychology of that, yeah. Because obviously I went to university, something you probably didn't do, yeah. My little troll friend, yeah. Like the psychology of that, like, oh, I'm gonna sit down and I'm going to try and antagonize somebody that I don't know. Yeah. And I'm gonna try and antagonize them on a live stream because that's gonna make me feel better about myself by trying to make them feel bad about themselves. And somehow I win out of this. I'm getting something out of this. When really and truly, if somebody is talking and saying things that I don't like, I could just switch off and go somewhere else. I could go and watch a movie or I don't know, go and eat some food or something, more beneficial to my life. But no, instead of that, I'm going to continue to sit here and give this person views and give them watch time on my live stream, you dummy. Because really, truly, all you trolls, you give me watch time. You do realize that, yeah? You do realize that. Oh, thank you for the entertainment. Thank you for the watch hours, dummy. You're helping me. Yeah, you're helping me. I could have ended the live stream already, but you're actually giving me more content. I'm a content creator and you're giving me more content, dummy, sir. Look. That's fiend. That's fiend. They didn't even write fine properly. They put this fiend. Bro, just from you writing that's fiend, yeah, you're just done out here. You're finished, man. You're done out here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then, oh yeah, now this is the shaming line. Oh yeah, because you're broke. So that means everybody that does content creation is broke. Everybody that does live streams is broke. Everybody on YouTube is broke. It's stupid. If I was so broke, how would I go on holiday? If I was so broke, bro. Like, okay. Yeah. Stupid. Like you don't think. You're not thinking. Like you're not using your brain. Like you're not using it. Like you can't even spell. You can't even spell. Like, and you're talking to me. Like, brother, like, bro, you need to just, I don't know, like, you're just weird. Like, you're just a weird little thing. Like, very, very weird little people out there, bro. You gave me a lot of content, though. I appreciate it because you just made yourself look stupid. And I know you're one of them delusional people that think, yeah, I ate. But you didn't eat because nobody knows you, bro. Like, you're nothing. You're a speck of dust. You don't exist. Yeah, and yeah, and after this live stream, you will be never ever acknowledged in life in any way, shape, or form. Like you just and you're going to continue to be single as well. And and all that's gonna happen is you're gonna be single and you're gonna get older and you're gonna become more bitter and you're just gonna go and troll on more live streams. And that's all that's gonna happen. And it's just that's it. That is literally it. You got triggered because I'm saying some real stuff that's helping men. And that's it. Bye. Because you're because I what did you say? Because I said you're helping me by getting watch hours, and she said, yeah, that's fine because you're broke. So that means if you go to your job, you're broke as well. Like they don't if you do anything for money, that means you're broke in your logic. Like bruh, like this is oh my god, these low intelligence aptitude people just are just bro, literally you're just there. You're just there wasting oxygen. And now nobody can see your messages because one of my mods blocked you. So it's just like now you're probably still writing, but no one can see what you're saying. But you know, it is what it is. It's all good. But anyway, listen up, guys. Back to the point. Back to the original message. Yeah. Um, yeah, the internet messed up dating and relationships. Uh it's yeah. If you're dealing with a woman that continues to post provocative stuff online, boy, it's not a good look, fam. It's not a good look. Cause that's gonna make you look bad. It's gonna make you look like you're with a 304 and you don't know it. Do you get what I'm saying? It's gonna make you look like you're with a 304 but you don't know it. Right? And so like so for the most part, a lot of guys are with 304s, to be honest. But I've always said that there's no such thing as a good girl or bad girl. It just depends on how they treat you. So if you're with a girl that she still wants to act like she's bad, even though she's with you, then she's bad for you. That's it. Like, you know what I mean? So end of the day, yeah. Hold on. Is Cedo's saying stuff? Hold on. Where is Cedo? What was Cedo? Was Cedo co-signing the other person, bro? Cedo, like this is what I'm saying. Cedo, why are people dumb? You guys are just dumb and will believe with another man tells you. It's and you're not even writing your sentences properly. This is what I'm saying. Another belligerent person that and you always come to my live streams to counter, but you have no counter to what I'm saying. You're just complaining, bro. Like you just don't like what I'm saying. Like, because you wrote, all right, you guys are just dumb and will believe with another man tells you good night, but I'm coming for the next one. Weird. You don't like what I'm saying, but you're obsessed with coming to see me. You must fancy me or something. You must fancy me. You get what I'm saying? Just like, wow. just pathetic. So pathetic. It's just a joke, like very pathetic. But yeah. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you lot learned something from this live stream. I'm sure these trolls learned something from this live stream that they cannot beat me ever in life. And I know that your life is crap. That's why you're a troll. So yeah, don't ever get tricked out of your position. And yeah, you guys, man, this was a really awesome blood. Oh now you're trying to diss me about my about physicals now. Nah, you can't speak no more, fam. You're out of here. That's you done. What you think you're gonna just say any old stuff about me and then you're gonna carry on speaking? No, you're done. You're out of here. So you won't be back. Cedo won't be back. We don't need you. You're not important, bruv. Get out. Be gone. Demon, be gone, bro. You get what I'm saying? About shut up, bruv. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, listen. With that being said, you lot take care of yourselves. King Richards, man. It's been real. Big up to everyone watching. Big up to everyone that hit the like button. Everyone that hit the super chat. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I hope you catch on to this thing, man. Yeah, a lot of these women, they're just advertising for the whole world, and yeah, I don't think that's really someone you can really commit to and feel secure with, in my opinion. But anyway, with that being said, you lot take care of yourselves. I'm out of here. Peace.